Driving in Kentucky. Oh my goodness, where do I begin? Driving in Kentucky is one of the most chaotic experiences I've ever had in my entire life. And I'm not even the one driving. I don't think any regular person would be able to handle it. Like, every time we go somewhere and we're in the car, I just fear for my life every time because I know somebody's about to do something ridiculous, bruh. And to anyone who says that this happens in every state, come to Kentucky and you will find out what I mean. What's up, y'all? It's 15, and today we're gonna be talking about driving in Kentucky. And to be honest with y'all, I don't even know where to begin on this one. There are so many things that you could talk about when you say driving in Kentucky that I can't even count them on both fingers. Just like, there was always at least one car crash a day in Kentucky. And that may sound normal to you, but in the states I've lived in, no, it is not normal. In all the 4 states I've lived in, Kentucky has the most chaotic driving out of all of them, and there's no argument with that one. There are just like so many ridiculous people driving who shouldn't be, and it's just like ridiculous. Like, it makes me question how y'all got your license in the first place. But yeah, today I'm gonna try and talk about this one, but this is a chaotic topic, man. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. That'll really help me out. Without further ado, let's get to it. I'm gonna be so honest with y'all. I have no idea where to start this. Like, there are so many things that you could talk about when you say driving in Kentucky. It's so chaotic. No regular person can focus when you're driving in Kentucky. You have to be on edge every single time you're behind the wheel, because if you're not, you're going to flip over. And I know some people in the comments are finna be like, this happens in every state. This happens everywhere. What are you talking about? This happens everywhere in the world. Go to Kentucky and you will find out what I mean, bro. Oh my goodness. There are so many people who are driving in Kentucky, and I just look at them like, what are you doing? Just like, so here's how I'm finna do this in order to keep it short and sweet for y'all. I'm gonna give y'all 3 experiences I've had with crazy driving in Kentucky. And let me just say it right now, I've had a whole lot more experiences than those. But I'm gonna keep it short and sweet for y'all, and I'm gonna give y'all 3 experiences. The number 1 experience I've had in driving in Kentucky is when I almost got into a car crash. And I am convinced that if we did not stop when we did, we would have ended up in a rollover accident, and you cannot tell me otherwise. So I was heading home from school. My mom was driving me, right? And there's this minivan right next to us. So it's to our right, and we're on the highway. So this minivan, bro, this minivan just decides it's the perfect time to try and get over in our lane. So of course my mom decides to honk her horn and she hits the brakes. And then this car just starts swerving, bro. Just like out of nowhere, just starts swerving. And to this day, I cannot tell you if it was intentional or if it was an accident. But what I can tell you is that if we would have made impact, we would have ended up in a rollover accident. Nobody can tell me otherwise. I'm sticking with that. I'm standing my ground. You're not telling me any different. We ended up being fine, and the car actually ended up gaining control over itself. But to this day, I'm still traumatized by it. It really makes you think about what could have happened if we didn't do that. And then it also makes you think, why are you on the road? Like if you're just not going to check your side mirrors and not make sure that nobody's in the lane you're trying to get to, you shouldn't be driving. Like, let's be real. Any regular person who actually has common sense would actually look in their side mirrors and look around to see if anyone's right next to him, and then they would get over. But no, he decided, I'm not going to wait. I'm going to get over. And almost got into an accident. This man even had kids on board. Like, what are we doing? Like, the second experience I've had with crazy driving is I was actually heading to school this time, and my dad was driving me. And there was this blue F-150. It wasn't right next to us, but it was at the point where, like, if you actually tried to get over, you couldn't. But guess what that F-150 did? He tried to get over. What are you doing? So, obviously, my dad honks his horn. And somehow the truck ends up getting into the lane it wanted to. But my dad is mad as heck, bro. So then my dad stops next to it. And then he just stares him down, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, I was staring at him too. Because it's just like, what are you doing, bro? Pay attention. It gets to a point, dude, where just like, people shouldn't be driving at all. The third and final experience that I will give you when it comes to crazy driving is... This one was hilarious, dude. Hey, this one was hilarious. So, this one, I was also heading towards school. My dad was driving me. And there was this, it was an old car. It wasn't too old, but it wasn't new either. And I think it was a Toyota. We were at a stoplight, right? We're at the line where it tells us we have to stop, you know, for the stoplight. And to make sure there's enough space for other cars to go. This Toyota, bro. This Toyota, I kid you not, is just like... right in front of the street light. Cause you know how like there's a lot of space between you and the street light so the other cars can go? Bruh, this car is just like right in front of the street light. And we're just here like, does this car not know where you need to stop? Just like, everybody knows this. And I kid you not, that car actually waited there. And the other cars in lanes couldn't go because the car was right in the front of them. Just like, and I kid you not, bro. When this light turned green, bro, it went. And me and my dad, bro, were just laughing. Because it's like, what are you doing? It's just stuff like this that just makes you think more and more about who you should let drive. Because like people like those, no, you can walk to where you're going. Take the bus, walk, use a bicycle, but don't drive. But yeah, that's it for today. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to my channel. That really helped me out. And you already know, it's 15. We out here. Peace.